Oh, police! Come to the door. You come to no harm. Shots fired.
Crime never sleeps.
Taser, I think.
But neither
Stand still!
do the cops. Battling on the front line
Taser! Taser!
are Nottinghamshire's finest.
Stand by for impact.
Highly trained pursuit drivers, specialists in entry and search,
4 ounces of cannabis.
rapid response firearms officers,
On, police! Show yourself now!
Please, for the dog, stop!
and the crime-stopping force
Look at my arm!
of the dog unit.
Get down on the floor!
Wherever the battle takes them, they'll never back down.
Taser!
Because cometh the hour
Yeah, Bass, we've still got him. Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
cometh the Interceptors.
Where are you from? Leeds. Leeds. Don't come to Nottingham again, will you?
Coming up, tyre-melting dodgems with a runaway driver,
I can smell his wheels.
Now.
the firearms squad versus a sawn-off shotgun,
Oh, please, stay here! Stay here! Do not move! Do not move!
and the not-so-great escape.
It's going to be a decamp, stand by.
When it comes to giving cops the slip, suspects ride their luck. Sometimes they catch a break,
I've lost him.
sometimes they're in the wrong place
Stop resisting!
at the wrong time.
Stay there!
Mate, you're under arrest on suspicion of being concerned in supply of Class A drugs.
It's late evening.
See, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 units assigned to this.
Ian and Spence are part of a major manhunt following a break-in.
Hey, well, we still had no descriptions of these lads at all. Right, OK, well, do his best. I won't know if I found them, though, will I?
The bad guy's luck is in, and the search comes to nothing. But there's news of an unrelated incident. A gold Toyota Yaris pursued by Interceptor John Lee. The target's heading straight for them.
So it might have been that one for a second. See a gold-coloured car screaming towards us. Right here.
And with so many frustrated cops in the area,
You got 50 tactics.
That's
There.
it.
he's picked the wrong route for a getaway.
Hospital Road 63, should I?
3 in the stick. T-pack as well.
There's a fourth cop car behind Ian and Spence as John directs from the front of the pursuit.
In the vehicle is saying stop for me. We're on Turnley Gebbing Road. Stop by. Back onto
A
that.
gap's opened up between the front two cars and the rest of the stick, meaning they're struggling for numbers to box in the runaway.
We've got 3 in the stick.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make ground on you.
Foot to the floor, Ian eats up the road and closes the gap.
Yeah, you got 3 in the stick.
Now they've enough cars for a box. The lead car overtakes, but before the cops cut off the car's escape, it hangs a sharp left and they're back to 2 in the stick.
We are left onto Stanhope Road. Still failing to stop. CRA low. Speed is 40. Not sure.
They suspect the driver's looking to decamp.
Ready in the jump seat.
Stanhope Road. Slow rate.
But the Toyota is out of the estate and still on the run.
We are left. Sunlight Road. Name. Shelford Road, Shelford.
They need to stop this car before someone's hurt.
Left. I think this is getting ready to get this. Arnold Lane. We'll be ahead of Wasted.
A mile or so ahead, a Stinger team is preparing to take out its tyres. But that relies on the runaway driver taking the right route of the next roundabout. It's Stinger roulette, and the cops have bet their spikes on exit 1. He's past the first exit. Maybe his luck is in.
Not 2, not 2. Not 3, not 3. Round again.
But after a full circuit of the roundabout, the driver's back at the Stinger exit.
We are. First exit.
And he's taken it. With blue lights in his mirror, he's heading straight for the spikes.
The old Arnold Lane up the hill.
3, 2, 1.
4-0.
Boom. As the Yaris approaches the lights, Dom appears from a side street. Once the runaways raced over the spikes, Dom whips the Stinger from the road before the pursuing cops fly by.
Left.
Through another red, he's on flat tyres and borrowed time, but he's not giving up.
On Asking Lane, Spence Road, speed 40.
Meanwhile, as Spence prepares to shatter his windows,
Where's the glass hammer?
Where's
the glass hammer?
the lead car makes a move, overtaking and trying to block the runaway. It's a titanic tussle. But the damaged hatchback holds the high ground.
Any contact with speed vehicles yet? I'm not sure, nothing significant.
At the front, there's the distinct stink of a car on its last legs.
Tyres are burning. Now we are
And signs of desperation from its driver.
Right. On to 1 more drive.
Stop. I can smell his wheel.
The Yaris has slowed. Passenger and driver aren't waiting for it to stop, and neither is Spencer. When he's not running or in the gym, Spence is playing rugby. This is 18 stone of flanker. And you don't want him running at you in body armour. I rest my case.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Good. Hands behind your back. No. Hands.
Get your arms up your back now!
Driver in cuffs, John does the honours.
Oh, mate, you're nicked.
Yeah.
Failure to stop.
Yeah.
Dangerous drive. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Have you got it through? You shouldn't have.
Nothing, mate. That's nothing.
What?
Nothing, mate.
Right.
Right. Stand up. Stand up.
No, mate. Mate, I haven't got nothing on me, I promise.
Right. Get up.
Yeah.
Get up.
On your feet now! Yeah.
It's a good collar with no damage to vehicles or injuries to the public.
Get in.
Unfortunately, the same can't be said for Spencer.
I think I've done myself a mischief, though.
Oh, mate.
Okay.
Ooh. Is it forearm as well?
Yeah.
Shit.
It's a heroic tackle as the driver makes a break for it, but in bringing down the bad guy, Spence may have broken something of his own.
Adrenaline's pumping at the moment, so I'm all right. It's my hands, I can't
Shit.
move.
Right, okay, mate.
It's all
Go and
right.
get it looked at.
Yeah, we'll be all right. Main thing is we got him.
And Spencer only needs the use of one arm to point the finger.
What's all that about?
Sorry, mate, I just panicked.
Don't say sorry. What's it all about? That's not panicking, mate. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, I was excited. Right, come on, hero, let's go and get you patched up.
Next stop, A&E.
So I think there was a bit of a red mist moment as I went to the deck. I liked how he's trying to run with 18 stone of cop clinging to him, though.
Yeah. Rugby's not his game, is it?
The driver dropped by a flying Spencer pleaded guilty to dangerous driving, failing to stop, driving whilst disqualified and driving without insurance. The court took away his licence for 3 years and sentenced him to 12 months behind bars. As for the arresting officer...
All good, all done. Lovely, thank you.
X-rays confirmed that Spencer has broken his wrist.
You fingers like this?
No.
Can you push out again so you don't have me push them in?
No. You've got to get me fixed up. I'm at the beer festival on Thursday, you see.
Did you think it?
It is, yeah.
Coming up...
But we're getting reports of someone having a window shot through.
Firearms move in numbers after reports of a gunshot.
If you're sat in your living room and that suddenly happens to your window, it's going to be pretty terrifying, isn't it?
You'll never lose the human dynamo.
I'll keep going, pal.
And Van Man's going down.
Driver, get out of the car!
Of the 2,000 plus cops in Notts, 67 are authorised firearms officers.
All police! Make yourself known! Come to the front door!
Their duties range from protecting the public to securing potential firearms.
We have secured that first room.
Some of which prove less than lethal.
Yeah, they're 8mm blanks.
Some of which are deadly weapons.
But there's something in the chamber.
We do get some calls, and you can read through the intelligence, and you know it's like this is probably pointing in the direction of an air pistol or a BB gun, as opposed to a genuine firearm threat. And then there's others, and you're thinking this is the real deal. However, we treat them all very seriously.
Armed response vehicles are on patrol at every hour of the day, with a safe full of guns on board.
We're heading to Beeston at the moment. Haven't got a lot of information, but we're getting reports of someone having a window shot through. So we've been authorised to deploy with firearms.
Ian and Spence are racing to rendezvous with fellow firearms cops.
We haven't had the full briefing yet, so just getting the weapons out of the box so that we're ready to go as soon as we arrive.
Blue lighting at Warp 5, they reach the area in the time it takes to pull out a pair of assault rifles and lock a gun safe.
Just hold off here, mate, 'cause we're not far off now. Just pull in where you can.
Just to remind you, if you come across any persons at all.
Other officers are at the property, which has allegedly been shot at.
Availability of less lethal options.
What we're going to be doing is relatively low-key. I think it's going to be an armed inquiry. So it's basically just going to be going up to the door, seeing if everybody's all right, and we'll go from there.
Kitted up, Ian and Spence are ready to roll.
Zulu 5, we're just a little further up the road at a church, Salthouse Lane. We'll be there in 2 minutes.
As an operational firearms commander, Ian's attended multiple incidents like this one and treats each with the same respect.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're going to be heading off now.
Zulu troops trying to Priory Island, we're arming up.
It's a short drive to the scene of the incident.
Not that one. This one.
We'll just keep the street closed off as best we can at the minute.
Out of the car.
Zulu 5, we're stage 6 now.
Ian and Spence approach the team that's locked down the property and examine the damage.
Thing is, obviously, if you're sat in your living room and that suddenly happens to your window, it's going to be pretty terrifying, isn't it?
It doesn't take Ian long to establish this is not a life-threatening situation.
I think we've got a bit of a small stone on the ground look under the bush, which is a bit out of place.
No guns, no bullets, no need for firearms.
Just a window's gone through and that's it. What else can you do other than get here and have a look? it's going to be a false alarm. Just speaking to some of the other occupants on the street, it looks like they've had a bit of trouble with people throwing stones at windows previously.
It may be a reassuring turnout for the owners of the house.
It's an elderly couple that lives at this address. Suddenly having your window go through, it's going to be pretty frightening.
But there's not much more firearms can do here.
I think it's going to be over to the local beat team to see if they can find out who's doing it.
Gun crime has dropped dramatically in Notts over the last decade, but that hasn't happened without hard work and diligence.
Bit of a damp squib, that job, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Reports of guns are taken deadly seriously, and for every false alarm, there's the chance of taking a genuine firearm off the streets. It's a black winter evening and the firearms squad have intel about the illegal sale of a sawn-off shotgun. Some jobs are too dangerous for camera crews, but the whole deployment will be captured on police body cam.
We're going from the bottom end as far as I can tell.
Approaching in unmarked ARVs, they aim to nab buyer, seller and weapon.
Got a description?
Word is the buyer is en route in a white van.
Waiting for them though.
While the seller is in the street with a bag potentially holding the gun.
Dark clothing, dark cap and a carrier bag.
Yeah.
They're seconds away from him.
He's looking up and down the street. Still with his hands behind his back, carrying the bag.
Yeah, mate.
Multiple cars are closing in.
Where is he? Where is he?
Yes.
I've got no view of anyone.
At the wheel of his ARV, Spencer spots the suspect.
You can see him now, mate. See him now.
Can you see him?
Wait, yeah.
Mate, stick it in here.
Yeah.
Gone out.
Piling out in numbers,
Now. Go.
firearms and dogs storm the pavement.
Oh, please, stay where you are! Stay where you are! Stay where you are! Do not move! Do not move! Do not move!
Wisely, he's in statue mode.
Stay your hand! Stay where you are!
You move, this dog will go.
Get down on your knees! Get down on your knees! Do it now! Stay where you are! Exactly as you're told!
Stand by, stand by.
Understand?
The guy in crosshairs, who they suspect is selling the gun, is on a raised pavement at the top of a flight of stairs.
Put your hands on your head! To me! On you too, yeah? Yeah, put your hands on your head. Stay where you are.
Make no sudden movements. No sudden movements at all.
Hand on your head.
Lit up by multiple taser dots, he's soon in cuffs. And with the suspect locked up, they can secure his bag.
It's going to be a wrapped up shotgun or something similar. We're to secure it in our van. Yeah. In the car. You stay with it. You and Danny stay with that. We'll sort the van, yeah?
Next priority is to get the suspected buyer,
You stay with that gun.
who's been spotted nearby driving a white van,
On you too, yeah? Yeah.
which is heading straight for them.
Well, yeah, we're going. Let's stay in.
It's back to the cars to intercept.
You're not going to turn around because the BMW is blocking us. We'll have to go round.
They suspect the van driver's onto them, so they need to act fast. And in Spencer's lead car, they've spotted him.
Speed 25. Tactic, please, NH.
With guidance from the front,
Cherry Orchard Mountain, it is a left.
a convoy of marked cars tails the van with a suspected gun buyer inside.
How many LVs have I got, please? It's coming to a natural NH.
The van stops and there's an arsenal trained on its driver.
Engine off! Engine off! No! Engine off now! Stay where you are! Stay where you are!
Surrounded, the driver's going nowhere.
Driver! Driver! Get out of the car! Get out! Undo your seatbelt and get out! Make no sudden movements!
Put my handbrake on.
Put the handbrake on!
With you, mate. Less lethal handcuffs.
He's in the sight of less lethal baton guns that could drop him alive at this range.
Step out of the car! Stand there. Lift up your waistband so I can see you've got nothing around you.
Stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Turn and face the van. Turn and face the van.
Billy!
Can't see anything, can you?
No.
Listen to me. Walk slowly to me. Walk slowly to me. Do not make any sudden movements. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Stop there.
Stand by.
Stop there. Turn and face the van. Turn and face the van.
Okay, to me. Subject secure.
And he's nicked.
Driver is out and detained.
It's the perfect job. Buyer, seller and evidence all in the bag.
It's thrown up there.
Is that?
Yeah. In that bag.
The man arrested with the carrier bag pleaded guilty to charges of conspiring to transfer a firearm and possession of ammunition after a sawn-off shotgun and 8 cartridges were recovered from the bag. He was sentenced to 7 years and 9 months at His Majesty's pleasure. The van driver pleaded guilty to the same charges, plus an unrelated possession with intent to supply Class A and B drugs. The court sent him down for a total of 11 years and 8 months. Mopeds and motorbikes are the bane of an Interceptor's life.
There they are.
It's possible to stop one under the right conditions.
Get it. They're off. Get him.
But for everyone that gets away,
It's going to be total loss this time, mate. They've just gone off-road.
Up on the back wheel, offside of the road.
another gets taken down.
Male detained.
People have a false belief that we don't pursue motorbikes, we don't chase them, and that's wrong. We do, we have, and we will bring them to a stop by any means necessary if we need to.
Stopping a rider who doesn't want to stop requires an expert driver. Luckily, the drivers of the road crime team are all that and a bag of chips. Fueled up on the food of the gods.
Toe up that moped is.
Yeah. Gav and Nick have spotted two lads on a moped.
That could be the stolen one.
Multiple mopeds have been swiped in recent weeks.
Yeah, it's made us.
Yeah.
They're looking over the shoulder at us. I don't know if it's going to be this one that's been doing all the thefts.
An advanced driver with 17 years on the force, Gav knows all the tricks when it comes to stopping a two-wheeler. And as the moped indicates left at the lights...
Get ready to jump out, mate. Get ready to jump out.
He strikes.
Quick.
Cutting in front of it.
Quick.
Blocking its escape. The lads are off their wheels and away on their toes.
Runners, runners. We've got the moped. Two males running off Arnold Road.
Oh, keep going, pal.
Unfortunately for the back runner, Nick is super fit and is hunting him down like a Terminator.
Don't you worry, I'll keep going. You'll stop blowing.
It is NH. An opportunity sort of presented itself for me to literally get right in front of the vehicle so he had nowhere to turn. They've dropped the bike, they've ran. Nick's running after him.
Please, stay where you are. Stay where you are.
Why?
Stay where you are.
I will.
Where have you just come from? Where have you just come from?
I just got a lift off me.
Stay exactly where you are.
Yeah.
He's out of breath.
Stay exactly where you are.
I was having a lift off me and I got scared.
You got scared, did you?
Yeah.
Why are you running?
Because I was just going to lift me.
And he's admitted to being on the moped.
I got one detained.
Can I leave against you because I've got asthma?
Hey?
I'm not going to run off, mate, I promise.
All right, come on, you're coming back to the car with me. At the moment, you're under arrest.
For what?
On suspicion of theft of
I was on
motor vehicle.
I was on the back of it, mate.
OK, you were on the back of it.
Yeah.
So you do not have to say anything, but to me, on your defence, you do not mention. When questions reach you later on in court, anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
Can you order? Can I I'm not going to run off, mate.
Well, you already have.
Yeah, so I got scared out, so I just got a lift off him.
Yeah.
So where's he gone then?
Well, I don't know, but I got his helmet. So what's your mate's name then, who was driving?
Just met him from... I've not known him long. I just got a lift and I was getting a lift to my girlfriend.
The mysterious mate seems to have done one.
You lot pulled up?
He appeared to be a white male, 5'8", 5'9", average build, wearing what appeared to be a grey tracksuit top bottoms.
That's the other guy's helmet. This guy's produced himself from the woods.
Yeah. So where's his helmet gone?
I've got my hat.
Where's your helmet?
Huh?
Where's your helmet gone?
Lost it.
You lost it?
You lost it. I can retrace the steps.
Lost it, mate.
You lost the race too, mate.
That's my fitness done for the night.
Yeah, I'm not even getting started, pal.
Really?
Yeah. Well, look who's out of breath.
Yeah, I was smoking it. I'm fast, I am, but I'm like Usain Bolt, I am.
Not that fast, I caught you.
I got out of breath, innit?
Yeah, Bolt was always out of breath.
Why, you got a belly on you?
Because when I'm on push bikes and electric scooters...
Right, whose bike is it then?
Not mine. I was getting a lift, mate. I just said that, I was getting a lift. Like, I didn't know, like, if it was legal or not. I was getting a lift to my girls. Next minute, you lot blue lighted us, so...
So?
Just jump in there, mate.
Let's pop you in the car and get a closer look at the bike that isn't yours.
Oh, food in here.
Say again?
Did you eat him takeaway?
We just had a chippy.
Is it? Where's mine?
The way you run, it's best to stay off the chips, eh?
Yeah. Inside the compartment under the seat, there's a broken plate in here, a broken registration plate.
And checks reveal why the plate's been removed.
Stolen bike.
The stolen scooter seized by Gavin Nick was returned to its grateful owner, who didn't want to go to court. No further action was taken against the passenger who jumped off it or the rider who got away. But the pair will think twice about their ride next time after their brush with the Interceptors. Coming up, a banging party at a suspected dealer's house.
Police!
A potential drug driver has a date at the Bridewell.
He's getting nicked.
And slow going for Big E.
So why are you pushing me? Why are you pushing me?
Why are you wriggling around?
Listen, man, why are you pushing me?
Well, this is going nowhere, is it?
There's two lads in an alleyway. One lad's got a full-face balaclava.
Established in 2017,
Off your bike! Off your bike!
Nottinghamshire's knife crime team specialise in keeping knives and drugs out of local communities.
Ha!
Lockdown.
Yes!
Their typical collar involves an intelligence-led stop and search.
Best part of 500 quid, all we're missing now is the drugs.
And when it comes to finding drugs,
keep digging.
They need to know every trick in the book.
Yeah, there's a bit there, bit of weed.
I suppose one of the more imaginative places I've found drugs concealed would be, you know, within the components of a push bike. The rubber handle pulling off the handlebar and they're being pushed down into the handlebar. Magnetic lock boxes are a bit of a thing now, under the vehicle, not easy to reach. So, yeah, you know, the pressure's on us to find that stash. Where are you at, Joe?
Ken and Matt are patrolling the inner city when news comes in of a car of interest.
A car we've seen that's linked to drug dealing. Joe's just picked it up in the plain car. A quick check of that car suggests it's hit nearly 300 cameras in a week, which would be far in excess of what a typical day-to-day driver would be doing. So we can only surmise from that perhaps it might be involved in the old drug dealing.
I think it's turned right.
The target, a blue Seat Leon, is being tailed by Joe in an unmarked. Meanwhile, Ken and the rest of the team are moving into position to box it in.
So that's Mike ahead of us in the other marked car.
They should be ready to make the stop in minutes.
Why would you do that?
If they arrive in one piece. It's not the smoothest journey, but they get there in the end. And there'll be no need for a box.
Park it up on the near side, this Leon here.
The Seat's parked up and the driver's got quite the welcome.
You all right? Yeah, going to stop searching under Section 23 Misuse of Drugs Act. You ain't got anything on you, have you?
No.
Step out for me, look.
Both occupants are being searched.
So I'm Sergeant 2986 Daly.
Yeah.
St Anne's Police Station, part of the knife crime team.
As is the car in which they arrived.
How do we turn that off? That doesn't help.
There are items to arouse suspicion.
You've got bundles of cash in the front, a couple of burner phones.
But nothing illegal. However, the driver's coming in anyway.
For a drug drive.
Because his drug wipe has tested positive for cocaine.
He's getting nicked.
Next stop is the nick. Where Joe's giving the Seat a more thorough search.
So I'm just going over the car again. Sometimes you rush and miss things.
Before he joined the force, Joe was a lifeguard and he's dived headlong into this particular search. But no matter how deep he delves, there's nothing of interest. However, you don't wear the Baywatch budgie smugglers without learning all about rubber rings and how to blow them up.
The bottom of that.
Where was that?
In the door.
The tyre inflation aerosol is not as it seems.
So the tyre inflation screws off. Inside is the concealment.
The dodgy canister has a secret compartment inside, from which Joe has extracted 3 bags of suspected cannabis.
You can buy different things off the internet, different hides. We've had books with safes inside, combination safe. We've had all different things, so getting a bit clever. Yeah, we'll be taking that off and we'll be seizing that today.
No further action was taken against the passenger, and the driver's bloods came back under the limit for drug driving. He was issued a caution and fined for possession of cannabis. His camouflage can was seized, and the knife crime team can add somewhere else to their ever-growing list of hiding places.
Yeah, it'd be worth getting on that. Because if they're doing it, how many of them are knocking around in cars?
Yeah, so you go for a stop.
Stop and search is just one tactic in the Interceptors playbook when it comes to finding drugs.
What is it, weed?
Yeah, it's just some more weed.
Thing is, mate, we're going to find it.
Other times, intelligence favours a surprise house call.
Police officers!
So obviously we're going to execute the warrant this morning. We're going to enter the address, any outbuildings and sheds for controlled drugs.
It's early doors at the Nick, and the Op Reacher team have postponed bacon butties to raid a house that may be connected with drugs.
Composite door to the front, hinge to the left, access via rear driveway to the right of the property.
The Reacher team work with communities to disrupt local criminals. They carried out more than 600 drug seizures last year.
If the door's locked, I think the way to go will be around the back.
Specialists in entry and search.
Let's go.
They're travelling in numbers in the police support unit van, with the intention of flooding the address with cops before anyone inside can dispose of anything dodgy.
It's the one's tucked in, mate. You know where that turning circle is there? It's the one tucked in, it's two tucked in. Just after the green bit, mate, so we can all get out.
Surprise is vital, and if this job goes to plan, it will be short, sweet, and end in an arrest. The team moves to the back of the property armed with a big red key. 16 kilos of hardened steel built to unlock any door. Meanwhile, a second team heads for the front, and they're not hanging around. Time is of the essence, and as soon as word comes in that the front door is locked, the team at the rear go to work.
Is it open? Do it.
Rear door's locked.
Do it.
Police! There we are! There we are! Police! Police!
Intel puts their suspect somewhere in the house.
Police, stay where you are!
The race is on to find him.
Police, stay where you are! Round the back. Take them! Help him!
Finally, in the master bedroom, they get their man.
Hands.
His hands have just come free because as cops entered the room, he was busy stowing something in his boxers.
He's just put something down his shirt. Sound. Just stay still.
He's denying it.
Don't mess about. You're not made for comfort, mate. You put something down your shorts and sort it.
But as they lift him to his feet,
there you go.
Something iffy falls to the floor.
Oh, adrenaline's going, mate.
A packet of powder.
Yeah, it's enough for peewits, isn't it, at the end of the day?
Enough to arrest him on suspicion of dealing, and all before breakfast.
It's 8:10. Yeah. You're under arrest on suspicion of possession with intent to supply. Yeah. You do not say anything but mail me defence if you do not mention any question, something which you later on in court.
His rude awakening promises to be the start of a very long day.
You're clearly going to be coming with us, so we need to get you sorted.
Just get some bottoms.
What, you got some sliders? Try to plug something, or put it down his shorts, which we've recovered.
Certainly Class A, but whether you want to go down the cocaine or crack routes, I'd let the labs sort that out, but I'm happy to say it's a Class A drug.
The man caught with his pants down is under investigation for possession with intent to supply Class A drugs, after the lab confirmed his package contained cocaine. It was a perfect morning raid, short, sweet and according to plan.
Have we fixed the door as well? Look at that. How efficient are we?
Coming up.
I pushed him down the road at Cobb, the Royal Oak, and I bump started him and he drove off with my jeans and my licence.
The Interceptors' toughest mission yet.
You're walking into road. Shadow boxing the golf club.
A word in edgeways.
Because apparently I've got 572 children, and I possibly have. Because I've had 3,000 girls at least, yeah.
With the Romeo of Radford.
Is that what it says you don't talk a lot? No, not much.
It's early evening in the burbs.
Suspects driving a white van.
And Dan and Nathan are blue lighting to help stop a van which may have a wanted man on board.
There's two vehicles that he's linked to, but one of them has just hit camera.
They decide to plot up and wait for the van to come to them.
We're at the junction with Hockney Road now.
Problem is, there's a whole lot of white vans in Nottinghamshire.
They should be coming from there in front of us.
And the one that just passed with a cop on its tail is not the van they're looking for.
So it hit 1959, 2 minutes ago.
Their network of automatic number plate recognition cameras suggests it should have been spotted by now.
Colton, Stanville Road.
Have we missed this?
Finally,
I just jumped in, I've just come across it on Austin Street now.
a sighting.
Behind us.
With an unmarked Beamer ahead of them, Dan and Nathan are off.
Travelling.
Passing white van after white van along the way. They're everywhere, but none are as elusive as the white van they're after.
See that? Warrington Road, turning left onto Cantrell Road.
Cantrell straight on, Cantrell straight on.
At last.
Ignition out, turn your ignition off. Just jump out. Keep your hands where we can see him, mate. Keep your hands where we can see him.
Nowhere, bro.
Okay.
Don't you told me that out, bro.
Right, okay.
I got arrested.
Jump out for us. Just jump out for us, mate. Is the handbrake on?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Just jump. Put the handbrake on.
The handbrake don't work, bro. The gears are on. The gears on, it don't work, bro. Just hold
the gear in.
Cigarette, please.
No, mate. It's just going to require you to provide me with specimen and breath for analysis.
Yeah, that's
okay?
fine. That's
Bearing in mind, I've just seen you driving and you've got
a bottle.
A bottle in your hand.
Nathan spotted a bottle of booze near the driver.
Okay, when did you last have a drink?
I've never drank in my life.
Never?
I've had half of a bottle, that is it.
In 18 years on the force, this is Nathan's first encounter with a man capable of never drinking in his life just after drinking half a bottle. He tries again.
When did you last have a drink?
2 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago, bought differently. It's only a bottle of Guinness, and I've only had less than half of a bottle.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying, I don't drink. I only had less than half a bottle because I was dropping my friend off.
Let's get a Draker for
The teetotaler, who's had half a Guinness, is not the man they're looking for. That honour falls to his passenger, who is being questioned by Ian.
Listen to me. What are you pulling me for?
I'm not pulling you.
What are you pulling
I've
the
not
van?
moved. You have.
But that doesn't mean the driver's out of the woods.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't drink anyway. I've had about that much of a bottle of Guinness. That's it, bro.
Sounds like you might have drunk.
What? I might have drunk? What, this much of a bottle? Come on, man.
After running his story past the roadside breathalyzer, it checks out.
Absolutely zero. Just
However,
I told you that. I don't think
you insured on this vehicle?
No, I'm not.
What are you insured on?
I'm not.
He's not insured to drive the van.
You've got to look at it this way, yeah?
I know. If
you have an accident.
If I had an accident, I would pay for it myself. I would go and sing a song in less than a month. I'd have 100 grand and I'd pay for it myself.
What, are you a singer?
I can sing. I have made 100 grand.
When he's not singing, he's directing.
Where's my camera gone, man? Get back on me.
Or explaining how he could have made a break for it.
I seen the BM come down the road and I thought, yo, I've got plenty of time to blow.
You're walking into road.
Shadow boxing a golf club. Of course he's going to get licked with it.
The trick here is trying to get a word in edgeways.
Someone said you don't talk a lot.
No, not much.
The passenger's also not the strong silent type, and he's not happy about being stopped.
You've been nasty. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm telling you now. I'm not scared of you. What do you think? I'm scared of you.
I don't care whether you're scared of me
Listen to
or
me.
not.
I'm not scared of you. Listen to me. Push me. Shoot. What are you going to shoot? Shoot me.
You're
You're going to shoot me. You're going to shoot me.
That the officer
What are you going to do?
tell
Shoot
you.
me. Are you going to shoot me?
Why would I want to shoot you?
I think they just want you to be quiet.
What do you want to do? Shoot me.
Well, I
listen
don't want
to me.
to shoot
Listen to
you.
me. What are you?
I want you to listen to this officer here.
Listen to me.
Who's explaining to you
So why are you
you're
pushing
under
me?
arrest.
Why are you pushing me?
Why are you wriggling around?
Listen to me. Why are you pushing me?
No, this is going nowhere, is it?
He might be more compliant at the station.
Come on.
And his chariots arrived to take him there.
Go on. Fling me. Fling me.
We need to fling you.
Where's silent fire?
We need to fling you. Come on.
No flinging necessary.
Listen to me.
Watch your head. Watch your head. There you go. No.
Peace at last. Though the driver still has plenty to say.
Where is your licence?
On topics ranging from where his driving licence is.
Because if someone nicked it, I pushed him down the road at the pub, the Royal Oak, and I bump started him and he drove off with my jeans and my licence.
To his prolific love life.
Because apparently I've got 572 children, and I possibly have. Because I've had 3,000 girls at least, yeah, or up to 5,000 girls at least then, at least come to me and take what they want from me for free, just by a glance in the eyes or whatever they want, and just walk me down the line like that and say, yeah, come on, it's on. And from that moment till we get into the bed, then I might take a little bit of control at the end of
he's
it.
got loads.
That's it. But that is it. And I've got 572 kids, so they told me that was 10 years ago, so now it's possibly more.
Possibly.
Stop eating the blue Skittles.
Casanova is being reported for driving without insurance and without a valid licence.
Look after yourself, mate. Ride safe.
Having retrieved his bike from the van, he's away.
Right, look after yourself, buddy.
Lock up your daughters. Casanova's on the move.
I like his Casanova story. Oh, gosh.
No further action was taken against the passenger, who was initially wanted. As for the father of 572, possibly more, he was reported for driving without insurance or a valid licence. He got a £660 fine and 6 points. The van was sent to the crusher, but not before Nathan got a window into the world of its occupants.
Something good in everything I see. I believe in angels. When I know the time is right for me.
New Police Interceptors back next Monday at 8. They become one of the family, so when they go missing, it's heartbreaking. Claire Balding is on a mission to find lost dogs live and continuing brand new tomorrow at 8. Next, at Newton Light, the race is on to stop a motorist driving down the wrong side of the motorway before something dreadful happens. In New Police Night Shift 999.